Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got him in, he finds Sanders. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down.
Here we go. What do you need? Yo. What? 21.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
White.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the afternoon as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
One, Omaha.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He finds Coleman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! One, Omaha.
On second down now, it's Coleman. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this third quarter.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Garoppolo now. It's caught by Coleman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Garoppolo now. Pretty remarkable. 14 of 15 through the air, only 1 incompletion, and another 1st and 10 here. Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
12, fellas, here we go. Hey, Delta. 21, 21. 10.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 17-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go. Like 20.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Here's Mostert. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
To throw is Garoppolo. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Check 99. Check 99. 21. 21. Hey, exit. 57. 11. Bring it. Switch.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting.
He's coming. Double up.
Wilson to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Wilson. Flush to his right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Go. First and goal at the 7-yard line. Mark 56. Mark 56. Check that out.
Here's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get to field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys.
Here we go.
But if they don't know the art of positioning,
11.
sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, 49ers.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Do.
Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Garoppolo to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down.